Everyone, welcome back to my channel Joyroute Jojo. In today's video, we discuss about EDR and XDR. What is the difference between EDR and XDR? We might have heard this wording EDR and XDR. What exactly it is? What is the difference between both of these? This is what we discuss in this video. We are in the Microsoft official page. There they have explained about EDR and XDR. EDR is the short form of Endpoint Detection and Response, whereas XDR is the short form of Extended Detection and Response. Both of them, what both of them does, both of them will help you to find and respond to the suspicious system activities. Microsoft Defender XDR, Extended Detection and Response, is the combination of four Defender products. First one, Defender for Endpoint, Defender for Identity, Defender for Office 365, and Defender for Cloud Apps. So what these all the four products does, it automatically detects threat vulnerabilities, security breaches, and it reports to the XDR, Extended Detection and Response. It detects to the Defender portal. In this XDR, to manage the endpoint, we have the product called Defender for Endpoint. To protect our email and document, we have Defender for Office 365. To protect our app and cloud apps, we have Microsoft Cloud App Security, which is Defender for Cloud Apps. And to protect our identities, we have Defender for Identity. I will try to explain it in a very simple language. We are in the portal security.microsoft.com. So this is the XDR portal. In this portal, it's a combination of all the four products which we just see right now. And Defender for Endpoint, Defender for Identity, Defender for Office 365, Defender for Cloud Apps. All these Defender settings and configuration, it is done from this Defender. So what XDR does, XDR means Extended Detection and Response. It collects all the signals from your endpoints, from your infrastructure, from your email, SharePoint, OneDrive, your applications. And after collecting all that signals through these different four products, it coordinates here in the XDR portal. In this portal, it collects all that information. After collecting all that information, it processes it, and it will identify, it will find out the vulnerabilities, and it provides you the recommendation, and it takes some actions. I will repeat again. XDR, it is Extended Detection and Response. In XDR, there are four products: Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, Defender for Identity, Defender for Cloud Apps, and Defender for Office 365. Four Defender products. And from all these four Defender products, it collects the signals, whatever activities that is done in the endpoint devices, in your laptop, in your desktop, in your SharePoint, OneDrive, or in your applications. All these are monitored, and it collects signals through these Defender products. And here in this Defender portal, after collecting that signals, it will process here and provide you the vulnerabilities, recommendations, and it will act from this portal. So that is what XDR does. Here, if you check out in this Defender portal, you could see identities, email collaboration, cloud apps, asset, and all these things comes under Defender for Endpoint. Identities related, Defender for Identity, all that settings are done under identities. Email and collaboration, here you get all the options related to Defender for Office 365, which will take care of your anti-spam, anti-malware, anti-phishing, safe attachments, safe URL. All that settings comes under email collaboration, which is Defender for Office 365. And here you have Cloud Apps, which is Defender for Cloud Apps, and all that settings are done over here. Then we have Endpoint, Defender for Endpoint. Once it is onboarded, those devices will be displayed under assets, and you could do the settings from the system also. From the settings you can enable the EDR. That's all about XDR, Extended Detection and Response. Now let us see what is EDR. So from the official page, from the Microsoft page, what is Endpoint Detection and Response, or EDR? EDR systems are designed to monitor and protect individual endpoint devices at scale. It focuses on individual endpoint devices. EDR will work on your endpoint devices in your laptop, in your desktop. For the endpoint management, for the endpoint detection and response, we use EDR. EDR capabilities help you to security teams to quickly find and react to the suspicious behavior and malicious activity at the endpoint level. See, EDR is working on your endpoint device, not on the SharePoint or any of the Microsoft 365 cloud applications or cloud activities. It's working on your, it detect on your endpoint, in endpoint devices. So it does an endpoint monitoring, instantly detects system anomalies and deviations from monitoring every endpoint device in real time. That's what EDR does. It find out the threat detection, threat remediation actions it is providing, incident response it is doing, threat hunting it is doing. So that is what EDR does. Now let us compare both EDR and XDR. Scope of protection: protect endpoint devices only, like your laptop, servers, mobiles. All that endpoint detections are endpoint devices are protected from EDR. But when it comes to XDR, it entire security stacks: endpoint, identities, cloud apps, email, network. So it protect entire security stacks. When it comes to data source, collect data only from endpoints. But when it comes to XDR, collect data from multiple sources across the organization, not just from the endpoint devices. Then threat detection: detect threat at the endpoint level, detect threat across all layers, correlating signals from multiple tools. So that is what XDR does. Automated response: automated action limited to endpoint devices, like isolating the device or killing the process and all. But when it comes to XDR, automated action trigger across whole environment, block usage, email, network activity, and endpoint. Then about the visibility, again device level visibility here, full visibility across the organization, cloud apps, network and networks and endpoints. So I hope you got an idea about what is the difference between EDR and XDR. Then EDR product is nothing but Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. The product which is used for EDR, Endpoint Detection and Response, that is Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. Microsoft Defender for Endpoint is an enterprise endpoint security platform designed to help enterprise prevent, detect, investigate, and respond advanced threat on their endpoints. Endpoints include your laptop, your phones, tablet, PCs, access points, routers, and firewalls. Defender for Endpoint is part of Microsoft Defender for XDR, as we discussed that. It is part of XDR, can be integrated with Microsoft solution like Intune, Defender for Cloud, Defender for Apps, Defender for Identity, Defender for Office, Defender for Vulnerability Management, and Sentinel. For this, we have to do different configurations to integrate all each other. So you can use Defender for Endpoint to collect signals all together and to pass over to XDR, and XDR will process those signals and take appropriate action in the organizational level. So that is the difference between XDR and EDR. I hope you all get a high level idea about what is XDR and what is EDR. Thanks for watching this video. We will meet in the other video. Till then, goodbye.